And we're ready to go, folks.
And we're here in Orlando, a breeding ground for many of the WWE's top superstars, thanks to the Performance Center.
Breeding ground for great commentators, too. And there's Saxton. I don't know how you got bred.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Devastating elbow. He's taking some good hits.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
Boom, what impact. He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
He's one of those guys that gets going and it's hard to stop him.
Incredible impact. Gets the tag. What's he got in mind?
Suplex!
Shoulder tackle. Tagged in. Big knee. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Boom, what a right. Kick right to the midsection.
Now trampling the opposition.
Ooh, man.
Double axe handle.
He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner.
Big backdrop. Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here.
Completely agree. Getting the partner in here is absolutely vital.
Enough already. Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
What a punch. Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder. Man. Oh, again. Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you. Oh, look at this. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder. Man.
Otis got out of there in time.
He's looking a little off balance.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
A striking blow. Man, what a push.
Whoa, not so fast.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Valdez press.
Oh, right up there. Comes in off the tag.
Oh, right to the face.
Tucker evades that one. What a knockout!
Oh, man. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
And Tucker making him think twice.
Oh, what a slam! He may be in a bad way here.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a tag team match. I don't know. There's got to be some explanation.
Dream just barely got out of the way.
Down with a neck breaker.
Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy, though, Michael.
He's so close to making the tag here, Corey.
Yeah, but think of all the energy he's expending here, Cole.
In off the tag. Looking to make the tag here.
A tag at this point can change the whole complexion of this match, Michael.
Almost there.
So close, keep going, come on!
Able to get the tag. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Eludes the attack. Otis has been roughed up pretty hard here.
Things have really gone from bad to worse for him here, guys. He's going to need to make a tag sooner rather than later.
Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
Everyone knows that he flips that switch and taps into an energy source few superstars have.
Look at... Oh, able to counter. Took him out at the knee. Here it is. Boom!
Scorpion death drop.
Otis has been roughed up pretty hard here.
I can't say I expected to see this tonight. It's not every day you see a guy as talented as him take such a beating.
Ooh, right in the face.
How impressive was that reversal?
Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match.
Inching closer to his partner here.
You can talk about being disrespectful smack to the face. He's got something bad in mind.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, double knees, cuts him in half.
He goes for the cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
I am in shock.
What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
And Tucker evades that one. And the loop, there's press.
Piston like rights. Evading possible disaster there.
And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Oh, what impact.
He thinks he has it.
Maybe not.
Tucker making him think twice.
Out of it in the corner.
Oh, flipping the script on him there.
Boom! Did you hear the impact? In off the tag. Nice striking blow. Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy, though, Michael. Can't get it done.
Kick right to the midsection. Big knee. Oh, uncorked a big punch. And you can see the Dream is looking overwhelmed.
He's running on fumes right now. It might be smart for him to make a tag. You'd have to think his partner has a little more gas in the tank.
It's almost bedtime for Velveteen Dream. He's going to need to get back in this.
Big punch finds its mark.
Oh, harsh impact.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. He's going to the top rope.
Flying. Blade maker. It's over. How do you come back from that? Can Tucker pull through? There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here are your winners. And there's your winner.
Anytime you can pick up a win inside a WWE ring, you have something to be extremely proud of.
I'd be curious to see how this win impacts the rest of the tag team division. You all have history with one another, but at NXT TakeOver, more history will be made when you'll compete in a triple threat match for Candice LeRae's NXT Women's Championship. Now, if you could each sign your names on the contract, we can make this match official.
You mentioned the history we have, but none of that really matters now. I'm only looking ahead to TakeOver, where I can cross another thing off my list when I walk out victorious as NXT Women's Champion.
I don't make stupid lists or empty promises. I win title matches, which is what I'll continue to do at TakeOver.
That's it? We're not gonna talk about the fact that this shouldn't even be a triple threat match after I won the #1 contender match last week?
You didn't win that match, so how about you accept reality for once and stop complaining, might? Unless you're just stalling because you're not even capable of writing your own name.
Fine, if you two are in such a hurry. Don't forget to dot your I.
My name doesn't have an I.
And now your face won't either.
And thanks to Rhea Ripley, this contract signing has officially gone off the rails.
No wonder they ever stay on the rails. Rhea Ripley's going on a rampage.
And it appears Rhea might have injured Red's eye.
This is not good.
This is mine.
Look, we hope Red's okay, but Rhea Ripley made a statement tonight. She will destroy anything in her path to capture the NXT Women's Championship.
Red, you okay? Hey.
My eye.
Here on NXT, it's Dream Time!
Time to party with the Profits.
As this Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinal match gets underway, I'll be watching whether Trey can stay focused after what happened last week to his best friend Red at the hands of Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, we've been told Red is home recovering with an eye injury, and it's not certain whether she'll be cleared for NXT TakeOver.
Well, given what I've seen so far from Trey, I don't think his brain's capable of focusing on multiple things at once. So unless Velveteen Dream can carry their team to victory tonight, I fully expect the Street Profits to advance.
No, he lets him out.
Curious decision there, Michael.
Stomping away. His offense is on point right now.
Bottle that energy and he'd be a rich man.
He's lost some of his wind now.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he can tag in here.
Oh, what a combo! Shoulder tackle! Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting. Oh, Montez Ford turning the tables.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Uh-oh.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Look at this raw power.
Tagged in. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
There's the save. How close was that? Looking to make a much-needed tag here.
And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new match here.
No, he comes up short.
Boy, he really needed that tag.
Look out, here we go.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Nice right hand.
And he wants nothing to do with any of that. That'll turn your lights out. Shot block. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way.
No, he breaks out of it.
But does he have enough energy left to get back on the offensive?
Leaping high. Tagged in. What a clothesline. Ouch. Looking to tag here.
A tag at this point can change the whole complexion of this match, Michael.
Vicious knee. And it's Angelo Dawkins finding the answer. Uh-oh.
German suplex. No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. The Dream Valley Driver. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact? Looking to make the tag here.
A tag at this point can change the whole complexion of this match, Michael.
On the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Kick right to the midsection.
Velveteen Dream showing he's not all glitz and glamour.
Yeah, no question. He's showing great energy as usual.
Angelo Dawkins just too quick.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here.
Completely agree. Getting the partner in here is absolutely vital.
Failed on the tag attempt.
Oh, again! Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
That'll leave a mark. Struggling to get to the corner here.
Might not make it, Michael.
Looks like we might just see the tag here, Byron.
Which will undoubtedly change the entire outlook of this match.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Ooh, impressive counter.
The Dream Valley Driver. No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Oh. And look.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent. Saw what he had in mind there. Complete control.
If he keeps stretching him like this,
And he saves his partner there, man. That was in tight. Had it scouted. Dream Valley Driver.
We all know what's next.
Did Trey just tag himself in? What is he thinking?
Trey with his version of the Purple Rainmaker.
And it's all over. Trey and Velveteen advance to the finals of the Dusty Classic.
Look at this clown celebrating like he accomplished something. He stole the win from Velveteen Dream.
All that matters is they won and they're advancing. And look, Velveteen approves.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Welcome to NXT TakeOver, where we have huge breaking news. Red has officially been cleared to compete for the NXT Women's Championship against Candice LeRae and Rhea Ripley, who brutally attacked Red just a few weeks ago.
In addition to that enormous match, we also have the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, where Trey and Velveteen Dream will take on the Viking Raiders.
Well, Byron, in all your excitement, you forgot to mention that since the Women's Championship match is back to a triple threat, that also means it'll be no disqualification, which, if you ask me, only means trouble for Candice and Red.
Hey, I heard the good news, you were cleared, but you sure you're okay?
I'm only sure of one thing. I'm going to annihilate Rhea Ripley. She almost took everything from me, but her mistake was she stopped at almost. Tonight, I won't stop.
At least your match is no DQ. That way you can take care of Rhea and still win the title, so that's good.
I'd say it's very good.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, the dream's reflection is beautiful.
Right. Well, that trophy could be ours, but I was thinking we still don't feel like a real team. And a big part of that is because we don't have matching outfits like all the great tag teams throughout history. So I went and had these made. I hope you like them.
I love them.
The following contest is
It's Candice Wrestling!
We're about to see which woman rules the landscape around here.
These three women have crossed paths before, but never with so much on the line.
Yeah, a big match on the Indies can put you on the map. The Mae Young Classic can kickstart a career, but becoming NXT Women's Champion can define a career.
But are you guys forgetting that Red's out here competing half blind? I mean, I realize she was cleared, and she's obviously not 100%. The real story is whether Candice LeRae will be able to stop Rhea Ripley from taking her title. As far as I'm concerned, Red's a non-factor.
I would never say that, Corey. In fact, Red's got an extra gear of anger, and I think she might be able to use that to her advantage tonight. Ooh, bullseye!
Ooh, kick to the face. like neck snap.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
She ducks out of the way there. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Uh-oh.
No way! Good goal!
Inverted Frankensteiner! Nice monkey flip. Ooh, man! Double axe handle. Flying forearm. Oh no, clogging the airflow. She's got her where she... Oh, and she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Oh, stomping away. Back in the ring again. Snap suplex, very effective. Changes her fortune there. Uh-oh. Oh, again! She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
We'll see how long she can keep it up.
Wow, that was impressive.
Oh, shows no mercy. In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh?
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Saw that one coming. Whoa, it's another reversal. Oh! There she goes. Boom, what impact.
Woo-wee.
Down to the floor.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Harsh impact.
Cover for the championship.
1, 2, 3.
Red's done it. She's overcome what could have been a career-ending injury to become the new NXT Women's Champion.
We just witnessed one of the gutsiest performances in NXT history.
I'll be the first to admit I was wrong about Red. This was no fluke tonight. She earned every ounce of the gold she now holds in her hands. And there you see Red crossing this achievement off her list, one of many significant things she may go on to cross off in her career. A truly inspiring moment. For the first time since they started teaming, Trey and Velveteen Dream make their entrance together.
And they've got brand new matching gear. Looking good.
Maybe they've turned a corner as far as their team chemistry goes.
It's one thing to wear the same gear as your partner, but the real test is going to be in the ring. If these two aren't on the same page when it really matters, the Viking Raiders are going to slaughter them.
Look at Trey's moves. He's clearly been studying Velveteen's entrances.
Oh, that time would have been better spent watching film on the Viking Raiders, but what's new? This guy's priorities have been out of whack since day one.
To be fair, Corey, Velveteen Dream is known for his eccentric entrances, but always delivers when the bell rings. So why can't Trey do the same thing?
Well, that's easy. He doesn't have the same level of natural talent that Velveteen has. And besides, look at this guy. He looks like a goof out here trying to do Velveteen's mannerisms. If you're going to put that much effort into your entrance, at least get your own style.
He's just trying to be a good teammate. It's all in good fun.
Well, if this is your idea of fun, then that explains a lot.
Nonetheless, these two have had an unexpected and impressive run to make it here to the finals.
It kind of reminds me of last year when Ricochet and Aleister Black were a somewhat unlikely pairing, and they went on to win the entire tournament. We could see a similar outcome tonight.
Highly unlikely. The Viking Raiders have teamed thousands of times all over the world while Trey and Velveteen barely know each other. You can't overstate that kind of advantage.
I hear you, but look at these synchronized moves. I'm telling you, these two are ready.
As this Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic final match gets underway, both of these teams look to join a prestigious group of previous winners.
Yeah, the first tournament in 2015 included a star-studded field that was won by the team of Samoa Joe and Finn Balor.
That's right. Other teams that have their names etched on the trophy include the Authors of Pain in the Undisputed Era.
Look, I'm sorry, but the team of Trey and Velveteen Dream doesn't belong among the names you mentioned. The Viking Raiders, however, fit quite nicely.
Well, before we just go hand out a trophy to anyone, let's see what happens in this match.
Nice flip.
Stomping down. Gets out of there in a hurry. A striking blow. He has become relentless at this point.
Wow, he's doing serious work out there.
As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make a statement with their entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that, Byron, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Right in the mouth, relentless.
Uh-oh.
Phoenix Splash!
Gosh, how'd he do that?
Smash!
That is just insulting.
Look at this raw power.
Sit out powerbomb.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
To elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's TakeOver Philadelphia entrance you guys mentioned, for me, the best part was watching Dream have his customized mouth guard inserted by a member of said entourage.
Yeah. Dream belly driver!
And Velveteen Dream tags Trey. It actually looks like he wants Trey to go to the top rope and hit the Purple Rainmaker.
I told you they're on the same page now.
What the hell?
No!
Finally, Velveteen Dream has come to his senses.
Velveteen Dream has essentially sacrificed Trey to their opponents.
He has no chance. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Eric and Ivar, the
I'm shocked at what just happened.
Well, face it, guys. The better team won just like I thought they would.
Maybe we're going to get an explanation from Velveteen Dream.
This is on you, partner. You called the Dream out, and you questioned the Dream's authenticity. But the Dream never needed some repulsive trophy for validation. The Dream already knew that there was only one Dream, and that is the Velveteen Dream. At one point, I considered letting you win this thing because the Dream felt sorry for your desperate need for success. But then, you repeatedly stole the Dream's spotlight, leeching off the Dream's moves, the Dream's look, and anything else you can get your hands on. But it's like the saying goes, imitation is the sincerest form of battery.
Oh no, are those handcuffs?
No, he's handcuffing Trey to the ropes, just like how this all started.
This is getting ugly. The man's helpless. We need someone to put an end to this right now.
Look, I'm by no means advocating what's happening, but you have to admit, Trey brought this upon himself. The moment he mentioned Velveteen Dream's name, he was asking for trouble.
Pardon me, Red, Trey, you both have huge matches tonight. Do you have a second to comment?
No.
Yeah, we do.
So, Candice LeRae has invoked her rematch clause in an Iron Woman match. Now, after everything you've been through, are you ready for your first NXT Women's title defense?
Well, considering I'll actually be able to see this time, I think I'm more than ready.
Trey, you are going to face Velveteen Dream in the first ever no DQ spotlight match where in order to win, you must steal your opponent's finishing move. Now, how have you prepared for this unique stipulation?
I haven't had to. I've used his purple Rainmaker before, but he's never used my finisher. And on top of that, I might have another trick or two up my sleeve, because you never know when you might need it.